thumb touching. As we peel down from the top of the head, we're going to roll forward and just round the back. Folding forward. Now, one vertebrae at a time, bring them back up again from the low back to the mid back to the chest and floating up. Again, we let the head go first, peeling down, rounding, stretching all those spinal extensor muscles, okay? And coming back up. And then, working them a little bit. We're going to let them relax a little bit and stretch. Keeping that low back near the back of the chair. Breathing through the nose. And rolling back up. Great. So we're going to just take our shoulders and pull them forward like you're going to cave your chest. And then I want you to lift the chest and slide the shoulders backwards. So it's just really, what's happening here is a little drop in the sternum and then a lift forward. So it's just my rib cage that's sinking and coming up. One more time. Sink the rib cage and open the chest. Very nice. So staying nice and tall, we're going to go ahead and reach one arm out and lean to the side. And we'll pull. We'll do a little bit of moving meditation here. So inhale out. Exhale, pull across the body. Inhale out. Exhale, pull across the body. And I want you to take that arm across and up. So it goes sweeping. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let the body move with it. One more. Very nice. Recenter your body and just feel how that feels to be centered and dropping those shoulders and center that head. And hold that nice tall posture with the least amount of tension you possibly can. Okay. Take the other hand. Inhale, reach, and exhale. Pull across and feel it. Hopefully a nice stretch under your shoulder blade. Keep that breath flowing. Now we're going to reach across. We're going to open to sky. And pull across. Open up. Nice work. Pull and reach. Let that rib cage just dance. And up we go. Go ahead and feel what it's like to stay centered. Right there on your sit bones. Right. Those little bones that might get sore if you go for a long bike ride. Good. And then feel how it feels that your chest is just a little bit forward. Okay, how much tension that creates in your back or your neck or whatever. It just could be a slight gripping, right? Now lean back and feel if there's any tension, maybe in your low back or hips. Okay, and then just rock forward and back. And I want you to explore a slight tilt forward and back. And feel the spine undulating. So you can let the spine soften and it can flow forward, sink the chest and come back. You can do a little spine. You can curl, tuck your tail if you want. But you can also just lean forward and back. So if you don't want to do the spine movement, you don't have to. So I want you to go ahead and slow that down and then stack it up center with that least amount of effort, right? You just put your pelvis in a neutral position, your rib cage sits on top, your shoulder girdle sits on top, and then your head kind of balances on top. Okay, very nice. Let's work into the soles of our feet and ground into Mother Earth to just focus on our connection here in the space that we're in, okay? So I want you to lift your toes only. So leave the ball of your foot on the floor, just lift the toes and kind of stretch them apart if you can. relax them down. So I'm just lifting my toes and stretching them like little fingers open, right? And then release them down. Lift toes only. When you lift the toes, do you feel how that your arches of your feet may kind of lift up a little bit and activate? And so might the top of your ankles or the top of the foot. And lift the toes and stretch them. We'll do one more. Lift the toes and stretch. Good. We're going to rock the feet like we did the body. Heels lifting, toes lifting. Go ahead and feel the floor below you. You can give your feet a little massage on the floor. Great. Okay, so we're going to go onto the outside edge of our feet and circle the, point the arches in towards each other. And this might be a little, if your feet are not that mobile, it might be a little bit hard. You're going to curl your toes in. I'm grabbing something. Now I'm going to go to the inside of my foot and I'm going to lift and spread my toes to the side. So it's scooping in and then opening the toes. Scooping in and opening the toes. A little bit of talented footwork here. And just go ahead and work and work and work. Those feet have to carry us and push us around this earth for our whole life, you know, and so they need a little bit of attention. Okay, great work. Let's work into the back. We're going to place our hands here. I want you to lean forward and like you're going to get up out of your chair, but you don't, right? So you are kind of heading upward and press into the legs and lift out of the spine. Like you're going to push into the legs and get up, but you don't, okay? And release back. Let's do that again. Hinge forward and push into the legs, but you don't get up. One more time. Just lift off, but pretend. Last time. Lift off like you're going to stand up and release. Great job. So we are going to open those feet. Do a couple of stretches. So lean forward on your elbows. Now take a deep breath in and out. One more in. And out. And you can push yourself back upright. Go ahead and recenter the body. Feel where it's most effortless. Okay. One elbow down. Hold here and take a breath in. And out. Deepen the breath in. And come up center. Recenter yourself on those sits bones, your rib cage, your shoulder girdle, and your head. And again, last time, lean over, take 2 breaths. One more deep breath. And come back up center. You're going to wobble a little bit and feel what it's like to be in the center. Walk those feet back in. You feel a sense of relaxation, a sense of spinal centering.